follow tonight, but I didn't see it pop up anywhere. You can get the alert.
Yeah, I've got one more notification to put up. Because apparently people don't understand how the new Discord works, which is kind of a shame. So I'm having to just like do damage control and redo all of my links.
Fine. Yeah.
Barrett, do you want to stick around? I can explain to you how Cultist Simulator works.
Sure, I'll sit here and listen to your lovely stream and also talk to you. I just have to mute the stream then, because, oh god,
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
terrible for them to hear me.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stream and I'm like, good luck explaining that.
I believe this is the 5th time you've managed to catch the stream this early, Statue. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. This is kind of a niche game, unfortunately, which...
Yeah, I can see that for the sheer fact that I honestly... I still don't
never
fucking
heard of
know
it.
what's going on.
I mean, so basic gameplay is the big square things are actions that you can take. Or sorry, they're actions, they're verbs. Whereas the cards are things that you can do or that you can use those actions with. And when you look at an action, you can click like the card slot that they have, and it'll tell you what you might be able to put into it. So it's all about exploring and figuring out what else that you can use with each action. Like for instance, you can use health with explore to search around the city, and it exhausts the health, but you get it back eventually. Also, weird at 2 despair. You can also use stuff like funds to buy some opium, which buys contentment. Hey, Malarthy. Hello, Malarthy. We also need to sell some stuff.
Is it not a board game?
It is not a board game. Well, I guess it kind of is. The board is a big table.
Because like I see everything just takes time instead of turns.
Yeah, it's all entirely time. I don't exactly know. I mean, I guess I can see why they decided to do that, but it means that stuff like the pause button is the most overpowered crap ever. Malarthy, I was meaning to ask you, by the way, what is the difference between bird and worm difficulty levels? Also, if you need hints...
Leaving Discord, but I will follow the stream and listen more to explanations. Maybe I'll understand eventually.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Have fun. See you
Yep.
in the chat. Bye-bye.
By the way, that was Potato, everyone. Ferret's also here. He's just being quiet.
I'm being quiet.
Yeah.
Looking.
And I offered them an explanation as to how exactly Cultist Simulator works, so that is what I've been giving.
Because we will say point blank, most of us that tune in and look at your stream are like, what the frick is going on right now?
Yeah, most of the other people that tune in are just like, I know exactly how this works. Malarthy is like that. Hey, Le Chauffeur, we are still playing as your character. You're not dead yet. Which is a good thing. You are also very close to full ascension, as we've been trying to get enough forge to achieve maximum ascension. You are alive. I had wondered where you were.
No one's alive in the end. People just die.
Malarthy, I understand this game, or at least I like to think I do. Ferret doesn't understand this game, do you, Ferret?
Nope. Nope on that one.
I mean, yeah, it took me a while to figure out how to not die, I guess. Oh, right, is Neville is not a key yet. Can we make Neville a key? Do we have enough lore for that? I don't know. I also just love reading out the flavor text in this because it's all so good. They put so much work into the flavor text. Oh, we're 2 away. Okay. Okay. Can we sacrifice the one who set the Twitch ads volume? Maybe. If he's among my ranks, we can totally sacrifice him. I hope you're taking me to the Ascension. Well, currently you are sitting at 6 out of 6 or 6 out of 7 marks, and I just need a whole crap ton of power to ascend you. So we can probably do it this episode. I mean, I said that last episode too, so maybe not, but we will try. We will try. Oh, this is glimmering. What is this trying to upgrade? Ivory Dove. Okay. Switch the phone so I can get out of smoke while watching the stream. I'm half deaf. Okay. No worries. Do we have someone we can sacrifice, actually? Because I need to sacrifice a person. Where's Claire? Murder a stranger. Actually, you know what? That's probably not the best idea. Don't worry about it, Ferret.
I heard murder a stranger, and now I'm concerned.
Also,
deeply.
we got that glimmering at a perfect time. I think that's 3, right? Yeah, it's 3. Ferret, do you think that you can run a cult without randomly murdering people? I can assure you that the answer to that is no.
How about we just randomly give them punch and let them kill themselves? I feel
We can do that too.
the punch is the best response, I feel.
Do we actually have any poison? That moment when you just have to ask that question.
There's no peeling machine, so that's more than likely not a good thing. Sorry, no peeling machine.
Ferret, not allowed to be concerned with that peeling machine in the living room. What is the peel? What?
No, we need the peeling machine in this game if you really want to murder somebody correctly.
I'm very confused.
Oh, you haven't seen the terribleness of that.
What game are you talking about, Ferret?
It's a game, but it's also more of a mod that one of my viewers made for the game that no one else has at the moment. Well, I'm sure Snoogie downloaded the link. Possibly Potato.
Le
But essentially
Chiffler.
it's Kenshi, and there's a mod that was created by a viewer on my stream where you start with one guy as a surgeon, everyone else are potatoes in a way. They have no limbs.
Oh
The limbs have been
no.
removed, and they start with no limbs. And you have to use the surgeon to create prosthetics to put arms, like upgrade the arms and the legs slowly through the
I
tech
thought
tree.
you-
So you start with really crappy arms and legs, and then eventually you get to the point where you make better arms and legs than you possibly could with just your base arms and legs. So there's a machine called a peeler machine. So you know where this is going, right?
You're gonna turn the potatoes into arms and legs.
No, you take the one guy you have left, the surgeon,
Yeah.
you throw it into the machine, and you peel off all their limbs. Problem is when you do that, you have to have everybody on standby with medkits because now the person is massively bleeding out because no limbs. And you
Right.
have to have all the people healing them at once just to keep them alive through the surgery. And then you attach the new limbs on them and upgrade the last person.
Oh my god, Ferret,
And then
why?
anyone else that get to that thing, they go into the peeler machine. The worst part is though, you're waiting for the limbs to pop off.
Oh.
Because once you're done with it, they have to degrade until they fall off. Otherwise, you might kill them. So you pull them out of the machine, they sit there on the ground in pain until their arms and legs go pop. And then you quickly heal them.
Oh my god. Ferritanium,
after-
everyone.
After that point, you have to, if anyone else you get, you can just upgrade them immediately. So it becomes a throw the next person into the peeler machine and give them better arms and legs.
Wait. So you're ripping all of their arms off each time you do this,
Yes.
though, right?
And of course, the game is already set for like using this machine has them screaming in pure agony, cursing, screaming. Torturous thing is blood spurting everywhere.
Why would you do?
It's basically a cult in Kenshi. It's the surgery cult.
Oh my god.
So we kind of gave it a backstory of it's a bunch of cannibals. 'Cause in that game there's cannibals. So the person had a mod in like the ability to eat human flesh for the player character too. So like the backstory is it's six cannibals plus a surgeon, and the cannibals got so desperate that they took their limbs off to eat them, and now they need to get their limbs put back on with prosthetic.
Venice is the same in each history. Yeah, Venice is the one place that's the same in each history.
So it comes down to that terribleness. You missed the entire stream. It wasn't even my idea. I was given the mod, like, here, try this, see how you like it. And I was like, okay, it's an interesting start. Oh, okay. It teaches you how to play the game, though. That's the thing. It's a really good tutorial.
You have strange followers. You said this was made by one of your followers.
It was made by Hackagil, one of the 3 coders in the Discord.
Oh yeah, the other one that uses Blender and is a bro.
Yeah. How many times has Chibi was the main surgeon, and it took us 3 or 4 saves to finally learn how to keep someone alive using the peeling machine. So she died like 3 or 4 times. She flatlined and just bled out on the ground.
Also, this is actually pretty good that you have all this to say because this game is not fast most of the time. What do we got? We can totally send.
Well, so explain to me this game a little better for everybody who's new to the stream. Meat Potato. Well, I'm not new, but new to the game, Potato, and me.
Well, so basically, you can consider pretty much everything that I'm doing at this point to be massive spoilers.
That's fair enough. I haven't even considered playing this game. I'd let you play it.
Yeah, but the large part of it is that you have a couple of victory conditions. There's, I think, 5 currently? There's minor victories, there's victories, and then coming this next week, there's going to be major victories. Which major victories are like you beat the Mansus itself.
Okay.
But this game has a whole big lore about just ascension, and the ascension that I'm attempting to achieve right now is called power. The gist of it is that as time goes on, I am becoming closer and closer to becoming a creature of the Mansus, or as the game's lore refers to them, the Longs, which are immortal.
Okay.
Because of their long lives. And that's effectively what each of the Ascensions attempts to achieve. They attempt to become immortal. So if immortality is our ultimate goal, what do we need to achieve that? We need cult members and lore. The more lore we have, the more things we can do. The more things we can do, the faster we can go. Cult members have a certain amount of lore with them if you upgrade them far enough, and you can find more lore by using cult members in expeditions to get more and more lore. Eventually you kind of reach a critical mass where you have enough lore to do pretty much everything you need, and the cult members cease to be anything other than people that run expeditions for you. But the gist of the gameplay is you use all of this to get cards that you can use with actions to get better cards. I think that's the simplest way that I can put it.
Okay. So it's a giant game of numbers, in a way.
A game of numbers, but also a game of making sure you don't die. Because the game itself is kind of out to get you. Basically, you can go insane, you can lose yourself to despair, you can lose yourself to poor health, you can just become arrested by the, what is it, the ministry? I never remember what it's called because it ceases to become a problem once you realize how to play. I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm considering just increasing the difficulty again. Oh, wait, there's a drowning death too, Malarthy? I have not seen Drowned. There. A few times I'll actually send a pawn. Eventually, you also start just extracting lore from lore books, and those lores will give you rights which allow you to summon things to send after your problems, such as hunters. I don't like hunters. No one likes hunters. Hunters aren't actually that good at capturing you either. But you can kill them by sending things like Doctor Who villains after them.
Wait, what?
One of the summons is called a hint. It only exists in mirrors. But it's incredibly lethal, and usually kills whatever you send it after. Let's see here. Is it Eldridge? No, okay, Eldridge is the other edgelord. Any other questions?
Not really. Just,
Okay.
I feel like, oh, I try to think. Essentially, it is an interesting game. It's just, it's a lot
Not
of
really
staring
something
at
you'd play.
cards. And it's like a lot of staring at cards.
Yeah, it is a lot of staring at cards and just considering what your next action will be. I feel like there's ways that they can improve it, but it is still actively under development despite it being released. So it's got a pretty active developer at this point. With the most notable one being the lead story designer, I think, for Sunless Sea, if you've ever heard of that.
Yeah, well, Sunless Sea is also Sunless Skies now, which was interesting game too.
Yeah.
They're still slow-paced games. Not sure about
Oh,
those.
no, they haven't drawn me in keys quite yet, Malarthy. I'm waiting until the actual event to start giving keys out. This is basically solitaire on steroids, yes. Please let me guide you through the ascending myself. We're actually fine. All I need is just a whole crap ton of lore, and we just don't have that yet. Although, any advice that you have to offer? Actually, I've killed mystics with hints. One of the nice things about summonable entities is that you can throw them at mystics over and over again, and eventually one will stick. Probably not worth the effort, but still. Mystics are a type of hunter, by the way. They are very resistant to anything that you can summon to throw at them. What we can do this. Do we have any books we can open? This is the difference between this and other management games is that one has no fancy graphics to represent the data. Here you just see the data as cards. Yep. The longer you play the game, the more the cards make sense too. And the less explanation you need to play it. I mean, that's going to be true with pretty much any game too. Do I want to do fun? Yeah. Oh shit, we failed. Enid. I feel like this is a most definitely not ferret game though.
Definitely not a fair game. I'm just like, I'm staring at it. I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm learning something. This card's being used on cards.
What was that?
There's cards being used on cards. I'm assuming this is the map you can move through the game a little bit.
Yeah, so the Mansis is kind of interesting in that you go in through one of the gates, and the gates will give you an option to choose one of 3 cards. 2 of them you don't know what they are, but they're almost always more valuable than the one that is revealed. Sometimes they're not, though. Sometimes they are actively detrimental if you pick them. The thing about the Mantis is that it's also the best way to get these things, the urgencies, or like aspects, basically. And you can use aspects to summon things if you actually use them before they run out, which I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do this time. For what it's worth, I see a very clear path to ascension with what you have on the board, but I'll let you figure it out. Well, I'm trying... It's not any of these, is it? Because these rights, I'm not sure exactly what to use rights with. I've not experimented enough with rights to figure out all of the things. Also, goddammit. Did she get another scar? Yeah, she did. She's been lucky so far. Welcome back, Malarkey. Gonna go get some sleep now. Fair and chat. Thanks for saving our acid, PoE. You guys just need knowledge at this point. Like you play fine. You just need knowledge. I know about this, which I can actually open up. I know that the bronze spin trios are also... I just realized, holy crap, we have no notoriety on the board. We have somehow managed to avoid attracting attention for long enough. I'm gonna have to stab that man. In fact, where is he? Later, Eau Claire. Oh, your voice is fucked up. Don't worry, Malarthy. Also, anyone in chat, do feel free to ask just any questions that you have, because this is a very confusing game, and this took me ages to learn. I think that Malarthy, of all people, will know that better than anyone, because he watched me learn most of this. Oh, great. Logistical difficulties. No! Also, I'm not paying attention to my, well, anything. And I really should be. You just said you had no notoriety, and then it fixed itself. God damn it. Well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. They can't actually gain enough evidence to do anything about me. Well, I hope not. I have reached the comfortable middle stage of the game where it's largely just opening books and doing expeditions until you get enough lore to get further into the world. What is this? This is 6. Oh, the spider door. Right. By the way, can we actually... What do we need to get further in the spider door? There we go. Peacock door. He was such a cute baby cultist. I'm still an adorable baby cultist. Have you ever seen a salamander? Salamanders are actually just the cutest things. They look like they're little babies all the time. Well, until they get to be like the supersized salamanders, and they're just wrinkly old puppies. Mud puppers.
Wrinkly old puppies.
Mud puppers, Barrett. Mud puppers. I'm going to summon something here.
I gotta get going because I'm tired as anything.
All
I
right.
will stay in chat and watch this. You guys have a wonderful night.
What are we summoning?
Poof, poof, poof.
I don't think I've ever summoned this thing. Huh. Let's see what this is. Which I think you're already doing such a good job. Yeah, because we can get a 15th tier now with the Peacock door. I forget we've got the Wildering Mirror, which is just straight up better than the alternative. Because you can repair it for less. I don't know why you'd ever use the other one. Did I just fail? I just failed. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I'm not watching my expeditions. People are taking damage when they really shouldn't be. Fine. I'm so used to expeditions just kind of completing themselves when you have summons. Oh, sweet. There's the Formula Fissive. That's 10th tier. And I think we can do it now. But we need to get lucky on the Mansis trip. We'll send some moss. No, rail. Rose, an acquaintance. Hello, Rose. You are our other stabby boy. It was not a boy. We got a Caligine. I've never summoned this thing. You don't have a Twitter before I managed to create one. It was it already reached 1K. Wait, are they actually doing Library Simulator? Because I would love that. Hello, Caligine. At the corners of the forge, in the bounds of the Mansis, the glory's fire meets baser elements. Here is a cunning vapor to infect your enemy's dreams. Oh, it's Moth. Well, congratulations. Okay, so we need to get lucky on the Mansis trip, and if we get lucky on the Mansis trip, we should be fine. Rose is indeed an edge. Rose is a sly miss, but loyal. We actually have both the sister and brother this time. That's a rare occurrence. Usually one dies. Caligine is a lost smoke monster. Oh. Oh, the monster from Lost. Okay. Gotcha. What do we get? That's not what we need. Knock. Grail. I will take that. That is the best possible result out of all three of those options. That is actually just as good as you can get. We need money. I'm not going to start. I mean, the other one was decent, but I always seem to find those run out before I actually can use them. And Rose is now a disciple. Fantastic. Put you right next to your brother. Rose has sharpened her cunning to a concentrated point. Rose and Victor. What do we got? We call upon the moth who is dappled. We can totally push that into a very nice spot. Whatever happened to Isabet? Did we lose Isabet? I think we lost Isabet. Oh. I mean... Alright, we also lost them. We are quickly running out of moth. Porter, here you go. I outlined the Ascension for you if you didn't check your PMs already. Hey, Snoogie. How you doing, man? I figured that there's something that I can do that I'm just not seeing. Or haven't seen yet before. Hello, Dread. Go away, Dread. Found your opponent in New Game Plus. Oh, Malorthy, I don't know if you answered this, but what was the difference between bird and worm difficulties? Is there a difference? What do we got? Grail. Saliba! Saliba! I managed to restrain myself waiting for the actual release. 130 hours does that for you. Yeah, I can believe it. Oh, it's not a difficulty setting. What does that mean? Or maybe it does, who knows? Okay. Okay, we also need to repair this. Forge, bro. We hear a power. We bear a great power of opening. We'll almost certainly find this hidden door. Or maybe it changes something else. Hmm. Follower needs a bronze spintria. What was it? Yeah, bronze spintria. The reason I don't like using the other one is because the other one costs a silver to repair, which isn't something that we don't have, but it's not something I like using. This is probably a little bit overkill, but I'll get the money back if it's not used. Okay, peacock door again. See what we get. This stage of the game, I keep one of my forge bros right next to the talk timer as a dedicated repairman. Yeah. We need to just murderize this man at some point. You know what? No. I'm not going to use it, just in case. Because if we do end up getting it, then we're going to need to use it right away. Wow. Absolute garbage. Okay, cool. The river, wrote the sage Mek in the Book of the Centipede, runs through the sands out of myth and into legend. This is the place where the centipede was born, they say. The sands of which Mek wrote hide perilous curiosities. Indeed, indeed. Study that. Ah, damn it. Whatever. Now that the expos have fixed rewards, I seriously can't wait to get the friggin' Frangiclave. 130 hours. I still haven't seen it either, but I hear it's a pretty decent thing. Everyone really likes the Frangiclave. Hello, Vok. Oh, fuck. That's really good. I think that's the only way that you can get Vok, too. Got your first paradoxical curio ever. Really? I have gotten one every single playthrough. Okay. Either way, I'll happily take it. If only so it can't distract me in future. Where did it go? There it is. I hate jumbles. They just take up space and don't really do anything. What do we get? Masana. A quietly prosperous village rests in the crook of the river. A surprising splash of green against the dusty land behind. The longevity of the villagers surpasses the natural. What are they hiding? Masana's pretty damn good. Forge bro, you sit here. Bronze. I wish that you could put the bronze spintria in before it. It's a knock tool that opens the peacock. Wait, really? Spoilers? There's more ways to get back. Oh, okay. I assume that there's a mentor I just haven't found yet. Jumble takes up space and doesn't do anything, aka the literal definition of a jumble. I mean, yeah, I guess. Doesn't make it any better though. It doesn't afraid of anything except apparently being sold. I should probably find a use for that Caligine too, before it disappears. Bronze. Yay, we got rid of the jumble. Fantastic. Okay. Caligine, you are the assistant. Enid's pretty low, so I'm going to send Neville instead. And then funds. Hopefully we don't get screwed over by random chance here. Basically a mentor since you speak to the goddess Bach. Oh, okay. Alright. We're ready to go back in. You know, I'm actually disappointed. I should be reading through some of the lore on the Peacock Door, but I haven't been. The Peacock's door reflects the mirror I hold in my sleep, and the mirror reflects the Peacock's door. Already a sensuous shiver ripples its surface. It aches for fracture, and when it finds that satisfaction, I will enter. The serpent folk called the Great Hooded Princes come to know the order called the House of Leith, and warred across miles with them. And they made an alliance with the Mother of Ants, whose children they had been. What are we looking at here? Are we looking at some stab boys? I feel like we're looking at some stab boys. Or stab girls. Either one. Just send both of them. Great. One of those could have literally won me the game. The other one is practically useless. And may lose me the game. May totally lose me the game now. Okay. Also, heck yeah. Serpents are the visitors which may not be denied. Also, I didn't read the goddamn lore again. God damn it. The sun is setting. We look back across the desolation we crossed, and at all the colors it assumes in the evening light. Night falls. Stars prickle. The wind presses cold hands to our faces. Onwards. This is written in Bach? Yep. Some of these lore pieces I just don't know about, and by this point I've gotten to the point where I assume I've read everything, which isn't a good assumption. Because it means I'm missing out on a lot of lore. God damn it, I love my lore. A lot. What do we got for a curse? What do we got? Porter. Sure, why not? Moth solves everything, right? All that vitality. Hey, Spectect. How you doing, man? Cultist simulator tonight, so not gonna be seeing more Earthbound until tomorrow morning. Nenigala tells a number of lively stories about riddling ogres and wars between mountain tribes, but turns somber in the tale of the empty-handed hunter, a lover of the Grail who sought to match her appetites and join her as an hour, but in the end rent and devoured himself, giving his name to the mountains he had once roamed. What are we looking at? Supplies are low. Got it. I would love if that expedition just went off without a hitch, but we'll see. Go into the Mantis again, go to the highest level, hope that we get what we're looking for here. I'm not putting in resources again because we don't need them. I should probably be careful because we're going to want some contentment soon. So we've got Moth. Is this Moth? Heart or Grail? We have neither of those. Saliba. Nice. Ninigala claimed that the Hours who sometimes manifest as birds, the laughing thrush, the ivory dove, the beach crow, and the witch and sister meet at a secret location on a mountaintop to exchange gossip unheard by their peers. Now and then a mortal overhears them. The mortal is always obliterated, and the meeting place always changed. You're addicted to lore, you need to stop. I don't think you understand how bad that addiction is. Look at all of my lore. Look at it and despair. This is all lore, by the way. All these ones in the center here. An unresolved ambiguity. One more book referencing this meeting too. I kind of like that the lore books are, in fact, lore books and dispense large amounts of actual lore about the game. And they give you hints effectively. Well, the fascination is useless to me. That I will happily take. It's not fascination or dread. You actually have a problem. The funny thing is that I actually have seen most of the lore in this game. There's a lot of it too. There are some things that I haven't seen, but details. Some things that I just straight up haven't gotten in a single playthrough. Oh, shit. I didn't put the second grail in. Well, that curse is gonna suck eventually. Which one is that? That's, I don't know. That's a bad one too. I think that takes one of my followers. A long feast. Items of note are displayed on the walls. They might be trophies from unwise travelers, or they might have been possessions of the Long. There is no indication whether the Long was a willing victim, or an ancestor, or a prisoner, and we'll learn nothing from the villagers now. A Greek inscription on the altar reads, "For the Flood." Beneath the granary, we find the deepest secret of Masana, an altar on which are displayed segments of an embalmed human body. Little of it still remains. The visitors must have been feasting on this for years. Is it long flesh? That might account for their longevity. Kingskin Badran, the Song of the Carapace Cross, the Sevenfold Slaying of the Seven Coiled. That's all decent. Well, more than decent, really. I think that's the best heart. Yeah, it's the very best heart one that we can get, which means we can sell some stuff now. Let's see here. I assume these are written in... Okay, this is Deep Mandaic. I don't know where you get Deep Mandaic. I just know that it exists. Also, Fusine really is underrepresented in the skill books. The formula fizziv? What? What? Yay, vitality. We can actually max out some of our lore at this point, too. We've got more than enough at this point. Moth can definitely be maxed out. Edge is almost there. This might give us the final one that we need for Edge. There are 12 verses. In the first, an Ascendant Hour identified as the Scarred One enumerates his justifications for destroying the Seven Coiled, its appetites, its growth, its enmity to humanity. In the second, a priestess puts out his eyes and scars his skin to protect him against the Seven Coiled's magics. In each of the next 7 verses, he destroys one aspect of the Seven Coiled, an account of the destruction of a primeval hour. A god who was stone. Tired as heck. I'm really burnt out and have no idea why, but other than that, I'm doing overall fine. That's good. I mean, not that you're tired as heck. That's not great. No great. Well, that'll eat some stuff. I actually had a day recently too where I was just like, I went into work and just could not focus. Don't know why. Just couldn't. Wolf snow. Far too cold to ever melt in anything but the hottest noonday sun. It will, very gradually, consume human flesh. Seems bad. Oh. I don't think we can get that quickly. We might be able to. That is heart, right? No. Not with that amount of time. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to kiss that health goodbye. Goodbye, health. It was good to have you while you lasted. How am I currently? I'm fine. That happened yesterday. Ended up just going home, resting, had a good day. Eventually kind of recovered, and now I'm just fine, so things worked out. It's rare that I get to have a day off now. Well, not even really that rare. My boss and my new job really have been great. I don't regret having switched jobs at all. Oh. Really? That's what it does. You just decided to give me back decrepitude. That's great. I'm a forge master. You have nothing on me. Nothing. See, the funny thing about forge cults is that they can do lots of interesting things with rites. One of which is turn back time. If it had just straight up taken away a health, then this decrepitude would be, or I would have really been unhappy about that. However, because of this, we can do something very interesting. Let's see here. Influence, desire. What is he offering here? An ingredient. That's fine. We have plenty of them. I forget. Invocation needs to be forge. Can add grail perhaps to renew the body. Well, we've got plenty of grail. Heart. Stained gloves. Forge's Redemption, minor. Can we add more grail? Yes, we can. Still not enough. That's fine. That's better. Check the flavor text of the formula missive. Which one is that one? Is that the one I just put in? Might be. Break a thing, and you have fragments. Break those fragments, and you have dust. Break the dust, and then break what remains. Here is fire. The King Crucible. I forgot about that. What was the most powerful thing I've ever summoned? Azim, I think. Or a Maiden in Glass. Whoops. And we have my health back. That curse didn't do shit to us. Helped me get rid of an item that I didn't really need anymore anyway. Oh, thank you. That gives me an idea. What's it looking for now? Erudition? Can't easily get that. Not while study is being used. So we're just gonna have to bite the bullet. Tentative evidence? Oh, heck no. Go away. Ah, darn it. I'll never need lore this powerful, but I want to have it anyway. Well, let's summon something really just insanely strong. Alright, I should probably go through. Oh well. Peacock Door is the highest spot on the manses. We can't go higher than that. Oh. Porter. Why do all of my moth people fail me? Every single time. Fine. I will attempt to assassinate the man. The very air is succulent with possibility. Pierce it, and it might bleed. A 15th order influence. This might be the personal attention of an hour. Okay. So that we can use to summon something. Don't I have a consecrated lintel? That's a Zeme. So close. We don't have the right resources to summon. However, I do have another use for Azim, so we will use him. It largely is this guy. We're going to stab him. No. Mastery regained. Hello, Azim, the second Thirstly. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Did you get damning evidence? You did get damning evidence. Damn it. I mean, the funny thing is that as a mystic, he's actually pretty likely to survive Azim. But I'd prefer him off my back for a little bit. Just need the right thing to summon King Crucible is the thing. Yep, Azim got him. Thanks, Azim. You're damn good, dude. Porter, can you deal with that evidence, please? For good this time. And we can use that corpse, too. What is the corpse's aspects? Grail and Winter. Not quite what I need right now. Spider door requires someone who's alive, so we can't use the corpse. But we can raise it. You can just spam. That's true. Never actually thought about that. Which one is it? Is it this one that requires the... No. I never remember which one has the corpse as an offering. Okay, cool. Is it Edge? I think it's Edge. Summon a creature of the sun in rags. It's not Edge. Also, I don't think that this is correct. I never remember how to raise the dead. Stags is the go-to summon door. Yeah, yeah. Anyone remember how to raise... Is it Winter? I think it's a winter instrument. Or was it an edge instrument? Yeah, it was an edge instrument. And then we do this. There we are. Okay, sweet. Let's see if this works. Good job, Porter. Credit to the team when you actually managed to survive. Where's the peacock door gone? There it is. Okay. We can go to stag door. No reason not to. Contentment. Got another lore of the knife, which means that we have 2 of these. Why I need one this big, I don't know. The alignments of murder. Hello, Shattered Risen. Welcome to this world, or however long you end up staying in it. I think Azim's actually going to go away before... Oh, hey, Trembling Heat. Look at that. The star-shattered fane. Here was a place sacred to the gods of earth, until a meteor fell on a winter's night. In time, the worshippers crept back to the broken ruins. In time, the meteor itself came to be worshipped as a bringer of dreams. The old altar may yet remain somewhere beneath the meteorite's lair. Cool. I see you, Despair, and I raise you a nothing. Gonna use this to summon a thing that probably shouldn't be here. Wait. There we are. Let's see here. Another stag's door trip, I think. I don't think I had enough to do the king. Because I had a winter aspect. I didn't have enough to do anything else with it. Because what is the king? The king is... consecrated lintel, refulgent. Oh, it's based on the tool. Okay. Ten forge, 5 knock, 2 lantern. Hmm. Okay. Well, I know for next time. Which is now. Okay. So this one... We have no lantern. No, wait, we got the Will Dream here. There we are. Summon one of the name emanations from the Forge of Days. King Crucible will come only when the room glows with the aspect called Forge. He also requires a lantern for the light of the glory that he claims to know. Ah. Well, I didn't know that, man. Okay. He can hide in a candle flame if he must, but here he is in all his bonfire pomp. After I speak with him, the skin of my face and hands will be pink as if from too much sun. In the desert I wait, in the ruins I burn. Metal is water, stone is wax, flesh is smoke. Enter me and be no longer. Huh, that's a lot of forge. Hello, King Crucible. Okay. now for the rest of this. If we get really super lucky, we can pull it off right here and now. I don't think we've actually got enough. Because we need an offering now. Wait, do these? No, they don't have. Okay. And with desire. Oh, desire is being eaten. That's kind of annoying. Huh. The lore of the knife. I've increased the mastery of the lore of the knife, which we call by its aspect, edge. The mysteries of force. The Colonel and the Lionsmith are gods who were flesh, but the wolf divided is a god who was blood. Cunning, strength, and agony are the three roots of victory, and here is their secret doctrine. And we now have just maxed out, 100%ed that lore. We never need to use anything with it again. Oh. So yeah, if we get super, super, super lucky, we can just win. Like, really lucky. See what we get. Ah! Damn it. Amaranthine nectar. Huh. Damn it. Okay. That's fine. Probably. I kind of don't want to have to summon him again, but whatever. How does one pull this out of a dream anyway? Wait, hang on a moment. Fulgrim. No, we don't have any ingredients. Okay. How long does the Forge of Days, or the King Crucible, live? For 50 minutes, or 50 seconds now. I don't think that's going to be enough time, so we're just going to have to summon him again. Damn. Oh well. At least we can summon him again. Okay. Jesus, Malartha, you've hit 100 hours now. Okay. I'm just not getting lucky with this. Apparently this means you win. Yeah. Yeah. You win. I bow to your excellence. You can have the stream now. It's all yours. Oh yeah, yeah. I was actually thinking about that today and how I still haven't got around to it. Yeah, I will be adding that this weekend. No, let's not send Enid. Enid's almost dead. See what we get from this. Gonna have to start making some Spentria again at some point here. Malarthy started watching me back when I was playing, well, when I first started playing this, really. And he's stuck around ever since then. Which, by the way, Malarthy, I really do appreciate. I'm not used to people sticking around after I switch games. Since this still isn't... Oh, damn it. What do we need? Hidden doors or lantern or knock. We've got knock. Desolation. Grail. For forge. Okay, we can send grail. You haven't quit Cultist Simulator yet? Yeah, but usually people just don't watch my other games if they come in for a specific game. It's less about the fact I haven't quit and more that I appreciate you even bother to watch when I stream something else. Ah. This game's too interesting to rage quit. What were we doing? We were doing Forge of Valcian. Just go down the list and the entire cult out. It's fine. See, this right here, this is the reason why I don't usually bother with the cracked wilder or the favors from authority. This always seems to happen to me. Oh, balls. Wasn't paying attention to my expeditions. Every time that happens, I feel like I'm being really dumb. Probably because I usually am. What else can we improve? Remind you a lot of Michael Myers. Why do they remind you of Michael Myers? Speak of it. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Look, see around the. I'll take it. I'm not one to complain here. That's not quite what I'm looking for. God damn it. I guess we're just doing this the old-fashioned way. What was it? It was Forge, so Valsian. Where did Valsian go? Oh, Valsian's in with them. That's light. Tristan. Oh. Huh. You know, you've actually got a point there. I didn't even think about that. Sure it doesn't accidentally do that again. Ow. Balls. I think we've got everyone. The sun-scorched road. You know, this might surprise people. Also, I thought wasn't that? That's not Michael Myers. That's what do you call it? Jason. Although Michael Myers also kind of teleported around. Seems to be a common trait of slasher villains. Okay, we finally got through one. This is Heart or Winter. We've already got Knock covered, so we'll just start putting in Heart. Was it Dorothy? It was Dorothy. A lot of 80s movies with the slasher horror genre. Yeah, that was kind of when the genre was just at its height. Then they kind of kept Jason and Freddy Krueger going for ages, and they just kept getting worse. People started to realize they kept getting worse, and somehow they're still alive. I don't get it. I just don't understand. Okay. Alright. I do want to get the Schiffler ascended at some point, but... And I'm pretty sure that the Peacock Door can give you Forge. I just don't know how it can give you Forge. Ugh. What a waste. Alright, now I want that Francis-glaive. What is this maxed out? It's 14. Okay. We don't have a forge item either. So we have to have either a summoner or a lore. Forge items are kind of rare. Oh. Nice. And we've gotten through. Yeah, we're gonna have to start doing... Come on, Wildering Mirror, one more time. What I need to do is start talking to everyone. These guys will give me commissions, which will allow me to get bronze Spintria. What has passed? The meteorite is cold and closed and silent. The sand of centuries lies untouched upon it. But here in our hands are the treasures we found within. Medusa's Lament. Another Wildering Mirror, unbroken this time. The manner in which the alchemist was spared, and the focus of amber. Well, the second Wildering Mirror is certainly beneficial. I'll take that. The very substantial moth aspect is easy to do. Oops. Count Jennings. And Dr. Al-Adin. Just get all the commissions that we can. Because these guys are the way that we get Spintria. And I've burned through a lot of the Spintria I've had. Oh my god. Another flower maker, woo. I should probably be worried a little bit about the amount of income that I have. But I'm not. If it worse comes to worse, we can sell silver Spintria, which sell for an obscene amount. And we've got 10 of them. Is this... That's the wrong lore. Okay. Alright. Receive the currency of the secret world. Another silver Spintria, which still doesn't automatically stack with silver Spintria on the board for some reason. Oh no, the notoriety might give me another person that I need to murder. Eh. Not like anyone can really stand up against us anymore. If we're being totally honest. The manner in which the alchemist was spared, written in Vok. Which actually, since that's a high level lore book, might give us what we need to win. Where's Vok? Here it is. Yeah, I know, Le Chauffeur, but we don't have the aspect that we would need. We're just barely not there. I haven't gotten lucky at all. I've been trying to rush the Phoenix Gate, or the Peacock's Door, so that we can actually get the aspect, but no. We can't get the Forge aspect that would complete it. I see how we can do it, it's just I've got to get lucky. In the days of the Carapace Cross, when humanity lived in the dark and ate on its knees, humans could enter the mantis like vermin. One learnt the arts of flint, the arts of shaping and remaking. Spiders is better? Really? Oh, well. We can try spiders. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and send out Victor or Rose, either one. Go abduct someone. Jesus. The Mallory can give you a 12 forge. Okay. Or we could just get that. That simplifies things. That simplifies things quite a lot. In that case, I'm just gonna bum rush Stag. Connie Lee, the heiress, suffragist and adventurer. She recently put her quixotic enthusiasms and considerable wealth at the service of the Suppression Bureau. And what exactly makes you think that you can survive me? I am the occult world at this point. Yeah, we've won already also. So, you are correct. This simplifies things immensely. So we just need to get to the Stag Door, which I just realized I haven't been shoving those into. Talk to, who's this? Poppy. Whatever. Thanks, Poppy. Needed that. Could have done this 2 hours ago when you got the 10 forge lore. I did not realize that you could get 15 from the lower ones. Or, yeah, that I just didn't realize that you could get 15. Also, didn't we kidnap a person somewhere? I'm almost certain we kidnapped someone at some point. Yeah, whatever, we'll use the other. What are these? Those are 2. Okay, so they're fine. I don't actually need them to be in one piece. See, my mistake was assuming that the highest door in the Mansus is the only place that you can get 15 tiers. I would say that that's an understandable mistake to make. Also, why is this here? Okay, so we've got the refulgent. Enough knock, so now we just need the knock. Got it. Oh, no. Okay, that's what we need. Then we do this. Can I not use these when they're broken? Oh, I can't use those when they're broken. Oh. I kind of assumed that you could, but they turn into ingredients. Oh, that's fine, I guess. We don't actually need that much. What is this? Tier 10. And then use the person that we get from that to abduct someone. What does this turn into? I know it decays into something. It might decay into a 4, which is not ideal. A 6, okay. That's still enough? Also, considering I started at 7, I'm pretty sure I actually haven't been playing for 2 hours. Just feels like it sometimes. Okay, let's see here. We can summon right now. If we use the one... Out of curiosity. No. Be kind of funny if we could use a... Victim... We do have extra forge or lantern more, so we could do that actually. Oh, that one doesn't accept an invocation. Well, it does, but it accepts it as the sacrifice, which we don't want. Oh, damn it. Why you gotta make things so hard? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. And then we do the spider door here and here and hope we get what we need. All right. If everything goes well, which it probably won't. A rebellious spirit. Yeah, we'll see. Not an easy. All right, I forgot about that. So 12 plus 14 plus whatever we end up getting from here. In other words, we're just spamming the spider door at this point. Excuse me. Or the Mallory. Take your pawns to the cupboard way easier than trying to abduct people. That's true. We don't exactly need them anymore. I think you mean way faster, though. Because you can tie a pawn up in 10 seconds. Let's see here. Okay. Health anymore. We don't use it for anything. Really? Let's see. Well, at this point, we're going to have to resummon him no matter what, so we might as well reforge something. I don't know if you can do anything else to keep the king alive. Oh! You can... Huh. Okay. My Aramaic will serve as a foundation. I'll learn everything I can. You can use Crucible Soul. What is Crucible Soul? Oh, this one, yeah. Oh, now I know how you get Deep Mandaic. That's kind of neat. You know what? Fuck it. We're not using these pawns for anything. Might as well just bum rush the door. Yeah. This one. That'll do. That is an ingredient. Okay, that's good. That's what we needed. Okay, cool. I just need to figure out which one we're going to be using here. Assistant. Which one is the one that sacrifices the ingredient? Is it this one? It is. No. Oh my god. Well, we're trying. We might not actually have a correct right to do this. No, we can't do it. Not with that. Oh, that's actually kind of annoying. Because nothing has the correct combination we need here. Welp. Oh, man. Oh, right, this is happening. Should probably do something about that. When did I get the... Because I was like, whatever. More tentative evidence. I don't care. There we go. That is 15. Fantastic. All right. All right. Which one is the one that allows us to sacrifice? Here. Victim, invocation. That's 41. Oh yeah. 5 less and we still could have done it. Okay. There we go. Oh, I've been in the flames so many times. The plates of my flesh grate one against another. I conjure now the heat of the forge, which will sear from me what I was. I will die as I pass the tricuspid gate, but death is not the end. I will be immortal, along, favored of the forge. Any follower used in this ritual will be consumed. If you care about whom you might leave behind, be careful. It's the King Crucible. He's fine. I want the king to cry genuine tears for me. Hey, Dead Star. No worries. You came back at a really good time. We just won. And we don't have a beloved. So I don't actually know what this does. I've seen this twice. You made dino nuggets? Nice. God, that makes me hungry. Hairless and imperishable. The conflagration of the heart. For a little while I dwell in the high rooms of the mansis, and then I return to the tricuspid gate, and my body stirs in the ashes. I am hairless and imperishable as marble, and the forge's fires still burn within me. I carry the shaping strength. I will not grow old. Perhaps I will rebel. Perhaps one day I will rise even higher. Congratulations on a standard power victory. You have wrestled the game to its knees. There are other paths. There are 2 other paths I have yet to take. So the next one is going to be Enlightenment, which is best done with a lantern cult. Yep, we just won. That took way too long. We're not going to begin another descent, though. Ugh. I'm a bit annoyed with... Okay, so I'm not crazy, right, Le Chiffleur? You can actually get Forge Aspect from Peacock Gate. I could have been crazy. Begin the descent or you'll lose your start. Okay. Yeah, this is my normal group. I've never done this detective, actually. I've never ever been a detective. Alright. So we're gonna get this done. Oh, hello. Once again, I have been seconded to the Suppression Bureau, the government office which concerns itself with occult crimes. The Bureau has a poor reputation. Wait, Malarthy, just catch me up on this. Are we the weary detective? Are we now the detective who I've killed over and over and over and over and over again? Is that our job now? You might be the weary detective. Oh, I'm never gonna kill that poor bastard again. Okay, so everyone has managed to succeed. So Dead Star, being the newcomer to the chat, you are our next cult member. Could also choose to be to take another path. You are the next cult member. Congratulations. The Bureau has identified a troublesome individual I am to investigate. My breath tightens when I see the name. There was another case, one I remember all too well. The file on the enigmatic Le Chiffleur. I sealed it myself. I am all too familiar with its contents. If I were to revisit them, the dreams might begin again. Let's go. Also, you have done the detective before. You burned the file and were angry. Oh. What? What? What is it, Malorthy? Oh, hello, Neville. Huh. You can't win now? Is Neville going to become a rival? Neville knows this can't last, but while it does, by God, he will open whatever doors present themselves. I didn't even notice Neville. The pages blacken one by one, curling those closed fingers. I have opened the windows of my office. The smoke dissipates and it's lost. What exactly have I done? Are you 100% sure that I can't win? Oh, they... Okay. We do not burn evidence. Okay. Wait, so by continuously burning my evidence, I can keep it alive longer. Okay. What is this? It's text. Oh, we can read it. Wait, do we not have study yet? Oh, we don't have study. Well. But you lost your job. Huh. Suspended. Okay, I feel like at this point we just need to restart. I don't know. I'm so used to the other characters just being like, oh no. You have like a bunch of things that you put into the thing. Can we purge and just restart? Yeah, we can restart. Definitely restart. We don't need no water. Oh. Well, that works out. Detective is a great start if you don't immediately burn everything. Well, it's fine. Probably. Oh! Well, this is interesting. Huh. Alright. Investigating a target. The more reason I use, the better my chance of success. Well, this is going to end up being a lantern cult, if we get that far. Also, I love that you guys are all freaking out and I'm just restarting. It's fine. Woo! We got it back. It's even the same thing. It's even got Le Chauffeur's name still on it. Yay, passion. I'm amused that your first two detectives start you immediately burn things. I am almost 100% sure, Malarthy, I've never played a detective. I would remember that. Or more correctly, I would remember this. That being said, I think we're going to have to wrap it up for there. Because I do partition these into YouTube videos so that other people can judge me on the YouTube and also kind of see how I managed to make it through. Never pursued the detective track. You burned the evidence, got fired from your job, and started a cult. But without your desire, you can't progress. Oh, okay. Who needs evidence? Okay. At any rate, we will continue this next time when we will be a detective and we will totally still be Dead Star. Done. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and save and exit. And thank you everyone who has been watching. This will be continuing next Friday. Should be. No, actually, I'm lying. I am a filthy, filthy liar. This will be continuing Tuesday. Because we're going to have a lot of Cultist Simulator over the next week. Because there's a big update. I forgot about that. Including a whole lot of keys for people who want their friends to play Cultist Simulator. Because I know practically everyone who actually watches me does play Cultist Simulator. But that's going to be a good time. I already have 3. I don't know how many more they're going to give me. We'll see. Questions for me? Okay. Then I will wrap this up. Where is my script? Thank you all for joining us around the campfire tonight. Feel free to stay until dawn, but stories are done for now. You can join the community at Discord or support the campground through all of the usual methods. Follows, Patreon, donations, subscriptions. There's also a Humble Bundle link that gets you something in return for your donation, should you decide to use it. Other than that, I will see you all next time. Have a safe trip. Excuse me. Have a safe trip through the dark forest. Thank you to my supporters, Veritanium, Tenace, Rudimentary, Alpha MGZO, and Malarthy for continuing to support the streams. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Spectac. I didn't even notice. God damn it, I forgot. Or yeah, I guess I looked over after you had put it up and just have gotten so used to putting it up myself. Either way. I will see you guys later.